All right, students, get down to business. This campus has been very disrespectful towards us. And many people don't seem to appreciate Brother Mikhail's love on this campus.
You're throwing your views at us, and we don't want. And you're throwing our views at us. If you're throwing them at us, we can throw our views at you.
Well, yeah, some people can read the Bible, but it's, you might be careful because the Bible says, "Woe unto you when the whole world speaks well of you." So they did of the false prophets. I know. Sure, I'm trying to answer your questions. I'm trying to be loving, but I think it's rude when somebody comes and interrupts. You know what I mean? I think that's very disrespectful. And
when have you been trying to be loving? When? When? Seriously.
The problem, this is the problem. You don't know what love is. You think love is just standing, giving people hugs or telling them you're okay. Love is telling people the truth.
What qualifies you to define what love is? What qualifies you to define what love is? Love doesn't have a single definition. You can't qualify love as what you believe it is.
Hey,
love, how do you define love?
Hey, how about if you were listening to the Jesus Talks and
Hold on, what?
They came and defined what love is based on the Bible.
This gentleman has a question. How do you define love? Go ahead.
I am not defining love because love doesn't have a definition. Love is a feeling.
Love is a feeling.
And feeling like you want to help them. Love is seeing someone.
So it's just a feeling.
Excuse me, sir.
What if I feel good stealing?
How would you feel if somebody preached to you, if you weren't a Christian, preached to you exactly the way you talk to these college students?
Oh, I'd love that. I wish somebody would have preached hard to me like this when I was living in sin. But most people that said, "Hey, Mikhail, you're okay, I'm okay, just maybe go to church and everything." Nobody loved me enough to rebuke me. Oh, my parents did though.
Do you know what love is? Love is all these students who gather around here and talk over you to make sure that any student walking by who hears the hateful crap that you're preaching, that they know that we still love them. We still care about them. We value them as people.
Make sure no person.
You can become a real person too.
Love is this man over here coming up and making sure that everyone around here hears what real love is. It's not you telling us that we need to stop doing what we're doing.
Right, you're doing bad things. You're lying, stealing, cheating, having sex outside of marriage. You support sin, support homosexuality. That's why you're a bad person. That's why you're going to hell.
So what's your definition?
Yes.
When you were her age,
right.
You're telling me you did not one bad thing. One single.
When I was her age, I was a bad person just like her.
Then what qualifies you to judge her?
I thought you'd never ask. At 18 years old, I got on my knees.
I'm not done. God said, "Judge not, so ye be not judged." Am I wrong? He said,
in context.
Not in context.
The context
He
before
meant
is about
what
hypocrites.
he said. What his words were exactly what he said.
The line
He
before that
said,
is about
"Do not
hypocrites."
judge, so ye be not judged." You have
Are
no
you
right-
judging my judging?
I am not judging you, sir. I am correcting you.
So I guess I'm just correcting
I
them.
may not be the best Christian.
But tell me about
I may
it.
not be
No
the
one's
best.
perfect. Nobody is perfect.
No one is perfect.
Right.
But that doesn't
Child
give
molesters
me
love
or
to use
you
that one.
The right to judge
sir.
any single person.
Did you really just compare him preaching real love to child molestation?
He's not. He's talking about some Care Bear Christianity. I'm talking about real Christianity.
What's real Christianity? What's that?
A real Christian is somebody who lives holy for Jesus, who's free from all
I
sin.
really want to know your definition of love. I'm still confused because you have yet to answer our question.
Okay, let me give you a definition of love. Love is wanting the greatest good for somebody. Love is benevolence. I want the greatest good for you. I want that you would be holy and that you would go to heaven with Brother Mikhail when you die. That's what I want for you.
Kind of hateful and rude to tell us we're going to hell, though.
No, that's reality. You hate the truth. It just seems like hate to you because you're living a lie.
Talk about the truth and talk about how we're all going to hell. You know what's going to go to hell? This earth, if we don't take care of it. The environment.
Right, we got to take care of this earth.
Take care of the environment. How about you go take care
I
of that
am,
first?
and I
How
have.
are you taking care of the environment?
I have to warn you, students, about global warming. Bible says there's coming a day burning like an oven. Yes, like an oven. Bible says that Jesus Christ is coming back in flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not God nor obey the gospel. So you need to obey the gospel. Are you obeying the gospel?
No.
Okay.
So how does that have anything to do with
Now, hate what?
Donald Trump recently, within like the last day or two, the EPA and the
Right, yeah, that's all a bunch of garbage. That's how you, we need productive citizens, we need workers here in America.
So taking away people's jobs is okay? Because he's taking away a lot of jobs.
No, not the EP, that's garbage. That's nonsense. So,
You know, they're helping us.
They're being the stewards of creation.
no, they're teaching nonsense. Nonsense. God gave this earth for us. See, you hippies, you worship the earth. You worship the creation rather than the creator God who is blessed forever.
So therefore we need to take care of the earth.
Right, but don't be a dirty hippie.
But I'm not being a hippie.
All right, protect it. These dirty hippies are against the pipeline. Pipelines against God. You people are whacked out.
You know what the Dakota pipeline is going to do to the Native American reservation?
It's going to kill them all. It's going to poison them all.
Ruin their water source. It's going to ruin the water for us.
How is it going to ruin the water? How is it going to ruin the water?
Almost every pipeline that has been established in America, because I've done research on this.
Go ahead. Get to the point. How is it going to ruin this?
Every single pipeline that has been put into American soil has burst at some point and poisoned the water for those people living in that area. Runoff from the
Do you drive a car? Do you drive a car?
No.
Oh, good, thank God. So you're not. But if you drive a car, then that would be hypocrisy on your end.
Where do you live? What about electric?
I live in Hippie Land, Oregon.
Okay, would you want a pipeline in your
Of
neighborhood?
course I would.
So you would.
Of course, they'd probably pay me big money too to put that pipeline through my backyard. I love that too.
So you had roads to go, and they were destroying your land.
They're not destroying anything. You weren't doing anything with that land anyway.
Do you have kids?
People live there.
Yeah.
They're literally doing something with that land. It's going to interrupt animal migration. The animals they hunt, the animals they eat. It is
Do you
going to
have kids, sir?
The animals they hunt, Indians don't really hunt anymore. But okay, they hunt at Safeway and Kroger's and stuff like that. So, yes. Now you people, you're confused. You're brainwashed a little bit. You know what I mean? You are. You've been kind of. You know, this university has been kind of raping your mind. Now we already established who you are and where you're going.
You can't rape my mind.
I played the song earlier. I'm going to hell.
I'm going to hell. Like,
Right. Well, at least you know you're going to hell. That's the first step to recovery, acknowledging you're a hellbound sinner.
Question.
Hey, sir.
I
Okay, go ahead.
This question
Right.
then you didn't give me an answer.
Go ahead, sorry.
How old is the Earth?
How old is the earth? I don't know, about 10,000 years.
6,000 years old. He thinks the earth is 6,000 years old.
I think the earth is about 6,000 years old.
He thinks the earth is 6,000 years old.
You're welcome.
No.
What is your evidence for it?
What's your evidence for that? What's your evidence for that, sir?
That isn't the Bible.
Grand Canyon.
What?
So fossils in the Grand Canyon.
No, just Grand Canyon. You can look it up for yourself. More on that about that issue. That's one of them. Now,
That is 6,000 years old.
yes. Also, you can explore the deltas. How old are the deltas? Oldest deltas in the world. You can research that also by.
Can you explain?
No, you can research those things for yourself. I want that you would do research. I don't want to give you all the answers right away, guys. I want you to do the research yourself. That's why God created Google, so you can look these things up.
God did not create Google.
In a sense, he did.
created Google.
In a sense, he did. In a sense, he gave people ability to make Google.
Yeah, but the people who make Google went to college.
God
they got
created
their
my
brain straight
clothes.
to be able to make Google. There's no God involved in Google.
Absolutely, God gives people wisdom.
Google was made by
God
sinners
doesn't
like
just
us.
wipe people away. Even the heathens, even you sinners, God gives you that you would learn and hopefully be productive.
Guess what God also created?
What?
Upside down cross. Freaking Satan symbol then. If he created Google, he created everything, right?
No, God didn't create the devil according to
Well, she chose to do that.
He did not create the devil.
No.
Where did the devil come from?
In the same way.
Where did the devil come from?
I mean, hold on.
What's the devil's name?
You're a devil too.
I'm a devil.
Yes.
How?
Because you're living like the devil.
That's making the devil.
You're his little child, and you're an obedient little child of the devil, aren't you?
Children of God.
I got this. I got this.
Wait.
Okay, hold on. He thinks he got this. Go ahead.
How? Why? Who?
Hold on, him.
Where? All those questions and more.
He's got a question.
Next time.
What exactly do you know about
Whatever crappy show you're
him
from.
that qualifies us as
I don't know. You're kind of the new guy. Who are you?
You're a sinner. You told us about how you sinned
You don't
yesterday.
even know my name, yet you qualify me as a sinner.
You know what
Are you a sinner?
You know what his name is?
Do you know my name?
No. Who are you? That's what I'm trying.
Exactly. You can't, if you don't know me, you can't know about me. That you can say all you want. You can say everything you want about everyone here saying we're sinners. We'll all laugh at that. Because the truth is, you do not know any one single. I dare you to.
Well, I definitely know her.
How?
Who?
This upside down cross lady.
What about my dress? What about my dress?
Well, she knows. Who do you know? I mean, I know some things about you. I don't know everything.
I don't know shit about me, my dude.
Well, the little that I know,
My
it's already
sexual preference
disappointing.
and my religion.
You gangster rap.
Oh no.
You used to do gangster rap. You decided
Guys.
to do to the devil
Sir,
thing.
what's
You
her
rap,
name, please?
Don't bring up my past.
You dab.
What's her name?
Dab.
God remember.
What's his name?
I remember your
I did not dab. I said you need to go home and pray. That's all I did.
What was your rap name?
Dab in every
What?
What's your
day.
rap name?
I don't know. I don't like to remember those stuff.
If you
No, because
cannot
it's
be
not
honest
a
with
real
yourself,
thing.
how can you be honest
Because
with
never a
yourself?
rapper.
I am, but students, I don't.
Because like 5 or 6
Father,
of these people
Son,
come
and the
up
Holy
every year
Ghost.
and say that they were a gangster
Wait, what is
rapper.
it? Something about the holy roast.
Hey,
That was yesterday. I was here for that.
see, many people don't believe I was a gangster rapper, but I think it's because, guys, just because I'm white, I can be a gangster rapper.
Man, you know who the dad is?
Let's not go all racial on me here.
I am the great Saiyaman.
And
Ask you a question, Rob.
okay, go ahead.
Okay, I just want to get your opinion. What's your opinion on metal music?
You're Kenneth Parcell from 30 Rock.
Let's see what we about to say.
Metal music is trash. That's not good.
He's pointing to where it came.
Hey, come on, you can't even understand what that's saying. It's just a bunch of nonsense. It's a bunch of garbage.
Sorry, can we hear
Your opinions and your
What?
ideas are trash.
Nah, I don't do that anymore. What you need to listen to is godly music that glorifies Jesus Christ. And yeah, music like that, yeah. And so yes, don't listen. See, now, how many of you listen to rock and roll music?
I do.
Okay.
I
Okay.
also listen to
See,
jazz, gospel. I listen
rock and roll is part of the big 3 no-nos.
Oh no.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
TV show. By the way,
A what?
it's also a TV show titled Sex, Drugs, Rock and Roll, but it's a really good show.
Christian
Okay,
rock and
go
roll.
ahead.
How about that?
What's your feeling
Christian
about
rap.
Christian
How about
rap
that?
and Christian rock and all?
Christian rap,
Christian
mostly
rock.
trash, yes. It's
They're
trash.
trash too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's trashy.
So
And,
even though it's songs about love, they're trash.
I mean, Tupac sang about God and he's in hell. And
Sir, how do you know he's in hell? You been there?
Did God tell you that he's in hell?
Tupac was a bad man. He did some bad things.
Are you condemning another human being as though you're a god?
Actually, I saw a clip recently of Tupac when he said, "Have no respect for these hoes." So maybe he was right on that point.
Forgiveness.
Specific hoes.
Yes. And so he got some things right, but he wasn't a Christian. He wasn't a loving person. He promoted violence. And he had hatred in his heart.
You listen to your mixtape from your gangster rap days.
Never made a mixtape. I would just freestyle.
Oh, okay. Is there any videos of it?
No, there isn't, and I'm very glad for that. And kind of ashamed of that. Now, so we're talking about music. Now, bad music influences you to do bad things, right?
Not always. A lot of music is positive.
Well, yeah. So you're gonna do what the you want to be like the artist. You know what I mean? You start listening to Miley the Host Cyrus. Next thing you know, Next thing you know, you're twerking.
Didn't you want to be like the artist?
You start listening to Nicki Minaj. Next thing you know, you're a hoe.
You were literally a gangster rapper at one point.
Yes! And that's the thing. I became so bad, I listened to Snoop Dogg. And next thing you know, I was sipping on a gin and juice. Yes.
And you smoked on the bong like Cheech.
And I did the blunts.
That gangster rapper.
Yes.
He is a gangster.
Yes. I was a bad man. I was bad to the bone.
I mean, your card, the card that you've been giving out looks like you were. You look like frigging one of those internet freaks. And I'm not talking about freak in a good way. I'm talking about child molesters.
What?
Whoa. That's a big accusations here. Hey, don't judge somebody just by their looks. I mean,
What have you been doing all day?
I thought that was a nice picture.
What have you been doing?
I thought it's a pretty good picture.
Angry. You look
No,
super angry.
I'm just Russian. That's how we don't really smile much, but that's just my face. I don't understand.
What does that have to do with anything?
But
You're attacking his opponents.
guys, I'm actually a really nice guy if you get to know me. You know, Brother Mikhail is a pretty cool. Like,
that rap
if we
shit.
went
I
out
like the
to like Denny's, I would just be like a normal guy. I don't know. I'm just saying whatever you guys go to.
You just preach love, man.
I am. I'm trying to be loving to you guys by telling you. Now, hold on. Let me explain. As Christians, we believe in a place called hell, and we believe most people are going there. So that's what we try to do over here. We try to say, don't go to hell.
Hey, quick question. What if you're wrong and when we die, it's just dirt?
Well, then it's just dirt. But if Brother Mikhail is right, then most of you will end up in hell, and that's something to think about.
And if you're wrong, then you wasted most of your life preaching the wrong thing.
If there is no God, life is pointless.
If I go to heaven and I'm surrounded by
Or
people like
maybe
you,
it's
I'd
just
rather go to hell and be surrounded by nice people.
Life is what we make out of it.
Hell is not nice people. It's all selfish people. It's all bad people. Brother Jed already gave you the list, like Jim
All these
Morrison
people are
and
selfish and
Elvis
bad.
and all those people.
Everyone who goes to hell is selfish and bad. So I'm
Yes.
selfish and bad.
You're a bad man if you're not a Christian.
You're a bad man.
I'm a bad man.
I'm a bad man. You're a bad man.
But you can embrace Jesus Christ and become holy again. Yes,
If I
embrace
tell
it.
you I'm a Christian, then am I still a bad man?
If you tell me you're a Christian, then you're a liar, because you have exhibited some bad behavior.
How?
Okay, as a Christian.
What was that move?
Hold on. Right.
Moves now.
Hold on. She's got a question.
As a Christian, do you say that you're not a sinner?
Okay.
Because look,
I am not a sinner.
listen.
I used to be a sinner. I used to do the sin. But I said no to the sin. I did the Heisman to the sin. That's right. I was doing all that. I was sinning. I was drinking. I was smoking. I was having the sex and everything.
You were dabbing and rapping.
Yeah, we didn't have to dab back then. And then I said no to sinning.
That was easy.
And I stopped sinning. And I'm obeying God now.
Hey, for all of sin falls short of the glory of God.
Right, for all have. I used to be bad. I was a bad man.
But listen.
I probably would have been best friends with some of you guys. We would have had some crazy parties. But I don't do that anymore. I'm a changed man. Thank you, Jesus.
It's awesome that Jesus can change your person.
Yeah, amen.
Like, still, we're sinners, and every day we have
Sir,
to
what
fight
I think you are is
to
desperate.
not sin.
Right.
Like, naturally, we are still sinners. But
No.
Christ died for us.
It's a struggle, but we can choose never to sin. It's a temptation is not sin.
No, I know. Let me ask you a question. Are you judging everyone here right now? That's a sin.
Not everyone.
Yes, you are.